Welcome to Fanshawe Colleges EAP Orientation Online. English for Academic Purposes is the name of our program, and we're glad you're here. I'm going to give you some information that will be very useful for you to get started. Here, of course, is the college as it exists on Oxford Street East in London, Ontario, Canada. But of course, we're not there right now. We're still waiting for COVID-19 to not be a problem in our lives, and we're doing the best we can. But you'll all have a chance to visit the campus someday, hopefully sooner than later. This is one of the cafeterias inside, actually, quite a beautiful new one in the Student Union building. It's a big, beautiful campus. Hopefully you'll have a chance to visit soon. So what we are going to do today is talk to the new EAP students, that's you, and give you some information that is important for week one. Okay. Your first step, of course, is FanshaweOnline.ca. This is the entry point. Normally we would show you the front of the college, but, well, we have to show you the front of our website today. So you will receive your username and password from the college when you register. And easy enough, you visit this website, enter your username and password in this spot, and log in. And you end up, after you log in, at this particular page, which all students, all 15,000 college students see when they first arrive, giving you some basic information about the college. So college news in this spot, for example. And down here are your courses. So a quick and easy way to find your courses. Clicking down here. For example, we see English for Academic Purposes here with all these nice people. That would be, you would click on there to carry on to your course. Also on this page, we have useful information from the college. And you can also find your courses by clicking on that box up there. That will take you through. And you can get to your email from there as well. So a very useful starting point for students. Once you visit your course, your start page will look like this, featuring, of course, your teachers. So this is an example from last winter. And so here we have Matt and myself and Haley and Josh. That's the first thing you would see when you visit the course page. Maybe some news down here related to the program, and then some announcements from the teachers. And in this case, Matt was telling the students about their final marks being posted. So very useful. Get all the information you need as you arrive into your specific course page. At the top, you'll find a menu with all kinds of interesting stuff as well, including course material, of course, be your most important stop. You'll find the links to your readings and videos, and all the content the teachers cover will be accessible through that link. Communications from the teacher or from the college you will find under this link. Evaluations, so tests, grades, even your quizzes will be here as well. Resources, useful resources from the college are accessible through there. Virtual classroom is the link you will use to join your online class, so on camera. You will be able to see your classmates and your teacher and his content for that day. And of course, we have a help function as well, so that if you have any technical trouble or problem with your program, this is one of the places you can visit. Another place you can visit, of course, is what we call the ELI homeroom. So to get there, you can click on this icon up by the menu, and it will generate this link, or you can visit towards the bottom of the page. You will see beside your course, the ELI homeroom is listed down there as well. So once you're inside, you will find this familiar layout featuring some new term information with all your email addresses all on this side. You can find the people you're looking for. And we also feature a daily video. And here's Tina, our student integration facilitator, giving us some good news about something or other. We try to do this every day just to keep everybody in the loop, as we say. So visit the ELI homeroom as often as you can, at least daily, to see what's going on, and you'll stay abreast of things. Other useful links that you can find as you explore Fanshawe Online. There's My Fanshawe is accessible through this drop-down list and resources, and as well Web Advisor. Both of these are the other sort of websites you will also visit while you are a student. My Fanshawe gives you college information about the Fanshawe world in general. And Web Advisor is more related to finances and grades and all the details of being a college student. So you'll have lots of opportunity to learn to use those functions. People you may want to know, and we'll eventually meet at some point, we hope. We have Monica and Martha, program assistants who basically do all the work, I think. Certainly a great source of information and guidance in any situation regarding how the college works. Here's myself and Claire, and we are EAP coordinators, and we both teach. And Tina, I mentioned earlier, the student integration facilitator, to help you with any problems that you would have dealing with your college life. And Christabeth Kelly, our associate dean, or in other words, the boss. But she doesn't really seem like a boss. She's a teacher, a great teacher, and a good friend, and certainly is a good person to be in charge of us all and this program as we cope with the unusual new world that we have here, everything being online these days. So we're in good hands, all of us. Lots of resources as well. The Learning Center is one of them. Now it's an actual room at Fanshawe, but while we're online, we still offer the same help. And so this is where students can get extra one-to-one help with Jerry. And you just have to make an appointment through email. And he can help you with grammar, writing, reading, and pronunciation. So normally in person, but just as good online, we like to think. And you can contact Jerry through the email address that you will find on the ELI homepage. Just send him an email. He also runs reading and writing workshops. We're doing it online. So that's Mondays from 12 to 1, starting in week 2. And you can get ready for that by sending an email that you will find on the ELI homepage. As well, Jerry handles the conversation circle. So that happens Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3 to 4. You should be talking as much as you can, especially if your online world is sort of left your circle of friends smaller than usual. We are trying to provide an opportunity to let you practice your English. So email Jerry to be part of that. Similarly, we have Talk Time. And this Tina runs Talk Time, and that's every Wednesday and Friday from 9 to 10. Another opportunity to chat. Check out the email address on our ELI homepage. And also we have an opportunity to just drop in and chat, again with Tina, Mondays 3 to 4, or with Martha, our program assistant. She's Wednesdays from 3 to 4. You don't need to register. Just visit the link on the ELI homepage and be sure you join us then. So take advantage of the extra supports we have at the ELI. It's very important to use your English as much as possible, and we like to think that our program extends much further than just simply classroom time. So take advantage of these facilities. Of course, during normal times, as we say, we would have lots of opportunity to get together. Here's some examples of the kind of activities that hopefully you will be able to take advantage of in the not too distant future. We have volunteer activities shown here of some tree planting and some baking and some sports happening there and some skating and some music. A good atmosphere, good sort of community atmosphere we like to generate as part of the English learning process. We're doing our best in this situation because nowadays everything is online for the time being. But we still are able to generate a good sense of community, and our students seem to respect that as well. It's all about you. It's all about making the best of this and communicating as much as possible. And somehow we're heading into our third online term, and it's working pretty well. So what the kind of information you need as a student, you'll find links on the homepage to learn about financial aid, for example, or your registration, or if you need help with visas. Likewise, health care is available as an international student. You are automatically enrolled into an insurance plan with the More Care Company, and you will receive information from the international office about that. A little bit about health care in London. If you are here in London, you'll find there's walk-in clinics all over the city, and hospitals, though there's a lot of them in London, are best only for emergencies. And of course, in Canada, we call 911. The big health concern right now, of course, is COVID-19, and Canada is doing a pretty good job at keeping everybody safe. And of course, our online program is a result of that. Any questions about that, just email Tina. Our actual EAP classes, well, we have three main parts. Core, which is when we are in person, 12 hours a week. But while we're online, it's at least 6 hours a week online, and perhaps more. It'll be depend on your teacher. And by Bongo, we refer to that's our online classroom system. It's actually, the program is called Bongo, and that's accessible through the virtual classroom link on your FOL homepage. Listening and speaking happens normally 6 hours a week, and these days at least 3 hours, and maybe more, by Bongo, and then Applied, 4 hours a week, which translates to at least 2 hours a week on Bongo. And then Computer is 3 hours a week in normal times. We have online computer quizzes and optional computer help as well. So if you were to add all these hours up, you would get 25 hours. Certainly you'll be working that much in this world, but we've adapted to online in the best way we can, and it'll vary from class to class. So just stay in touch with your teacher. What does it mean to be a good student? Well, attend class and be on time every day. So please be sure you are available for your Bongo sessions and follow through on things that your teacher has you do. Work hard in class and complete your homework. And if you have a problem, talk to your teacher or talk to Tina. And be sure to check FOL daily and learn how to use it right away. And more important than ever, of course, now that we're online. And the most important, I think, you participate. And you'll be a better student, and you'll have more fun. So this is your program. And if you need help, ask for help. Now, marks are based on assignments, projects, and homework and tests, as they always are. Passing grade in the EAP program is 70%. Now, if you're going to leave our program to go to a new program, you will need 80% in level 8, 75% in level 9, or 70% in level 10. That's how our program works. If you are going to a grad program or a medical program or heading to university, that will be a little higher. So be sure to check the Fanshawe information, or talk to us, or talk to the international office, talk to Tina or the coordinators, and find out exactly what you need to get where you're going. Very important to have an idea. So again, restated here, the exit levels. We are a 10-level program. If you're going to leave early, then you'll need a little higher grades. So most Fanshawe diploma programs, for example, you require 80%. If you're going to business fundamentals, then 70% out of level 8. Now, level 9, if you have 80%, then you can carry on to a Fanshawe degree or graduate certificate program. If you get 75% of level 9, that's a Fanshawe diploma program. And finally, level 10, 80% prepares you for a university program at Western University or these associated colleges, all part of Western. Also, it prepares you for Fanshawe's health programs. And then if you have 75% in level 10, then you can enter a Fanshawe degree or graduate certificate program. And any Fanshawe diploma program, level 10, 70%. Again, be sure that you have read the calendar appropriately and you know what your program, what your planned program requires of you. Student timetables, they are available online, and the instructions are on the ELI homepage. You can visit WebAdvisor through that link and see what your timetable looks like. If you can't see a timetable, then there's 3 reasons that may not happen. You didn't pay. That means the finance computer is not talking to the timetable computer, and so we need to fix that simply by paying the fees due. Or if you didn't take a placement test, we don't know what level you're in or what class you're in, so there won't be a timetable until the placement test is written. And if you have paid and you've taken the test and you still don't see a timetable, well, you can email us or email Monica, because maybe there's a problem that we have to deal with. Your placement, of course, depends on your skills, not on when you want to start college or university. We try to be sure we know where you're heading, and we want you to be realistic. So we look at your test results and put you in the level based on that information. So if you are heading to a particular program, be sure you have an idea of how long it will be for you to get there. It's our obligation to ensure high standards and build successful students, not just to pass you. The programs that accept our students expect you to be of a certain level. So we have to make sure that that is the case. That's our job. We take it seriously. Now, if you're still worried about your placement, you think, I'm in the wrong level. This is too low. This is too high. Well, ask your teacher. Now, you can talk to coordinators as well, but it comes down to the teacher's decision. So if you think you're in the wrong level, but the teacher says, no, he's in the right place, we're going to agree with the teacher, because they usually know. But we do make mistakes, so be sure, if you're worried or unhappy, please talk to us. That's the best first step. So, timetable. Here's a typical looking timetable. Now, this, of course, is for those days when we would actually attend classes. And we see here, for example, is the room. That's in Building B, room 1057. And this would be Bernadette Pitt, who is one of our teachers who is in level 2. So this particular student, this is what they would be doing Monday to Friday. The level and section is here, so we see this would be a level 2 student in section 1. And down here, Peta is the teacher for the afternoon, and Peta Davis. So very simple to read, generated from WebAdvisor. So textbooks, while we're online, you can buy your books online. So visit the ELI homepage and click on that link, and that'll take you through to some instructions as well as a list. And you can't buy your books until you know your level. So keep that in mind. Final things that we want to talk about today. Then the most important, of course, is welcome. You're important to us, and we're here to help. So we have the good old days where we're all crowded into a room, or the good new days when we're crowded onto a computer screen. We still have a good, strong community here. We're looking forward to different times, but for the time being, this is the place to be to learn English. We're doing, I think, a very good job, and students are reporting that it's a satisfying experience. Everybody is doing their best, and we're staying safe, and we're somehow having a good time. So we're awfully glad you're here. Take advantage of the resources available, and we hope to see you soon, both online and maybe someday at the campus. Thank you very much.